Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas low-level DLC. My name is Ricky, and this is Gwen. And today, Gwen and I are going to go right over there. We're going to investigate this satellite, and we're going to see what's going on with that weird eye thing. Because today, we're going to get started in Old World Blues. Activate crashed satellite. This crashed satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers level 15 plus. I do believe we are level 14, but that's okay. You have a premonition that while you will be unable to return to the Mojave until you solve the mysteries of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. If you up to the challenge and you have all you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await. Let us take a closer look, I guess. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Okay. Welcome to the Big Empty. Alright, so let me just sum up real fast the intro thing. That looks ominous. So basically, what happened was before the Great War, this place was a technological, wonder lab where they created lots of cool stuff. Also Cazadors. That wasn't mentioned in the thing, but they created Cazadors here too. So, long story short, after the Great War, these great minds decided to become giant floating TV screen brains. You'll see in a second. But yeah. So, alright. So, let's go in. But first, I want to open up this vending machine and get some Sunset Sarsaparillas. Because why not? Alright, so let's go into the sink. Okay, so this is the sink. We'll explore it more thoroughly in a second. But first, we're going to go in here and we're going to meet with the think tank. However, I'm going to cut it all out because it's long and boring and it's frustrating and I don't really want to deal with it. A strange feeling of pacifism comes over you and you find you cannot draw your weapons for some reason. Right, so they have a pacifism field that keeps you from being able to draw your weapons. And there's a reason for that, which I will explain after we meet with the giant brain heads. Okay, so there are several of these floating head scientists. There's this guy, he's Zero. Over here we have Dala. Up here we have Klein, and then 8, and then Boris. And there is a 6th doctor, scientist person, named Mobius, who is keeping them trapped here. They need me to get a bunch of stuff so that way they can go over to that giant red thing we saw earlier. And we need to go over there to stop him from, being a thing. Dr. Klein's glasses are right there. I'm going to pick them up. You can talk to all these guys. I'm not going to talk to them. If you really want to know what all they say, I guarantee you there's a video on YouTube documenting it without any commentary at all. I got to get a stealth suit, an antenna, and a gun. This one, I gotta get something here. I don't remember what I can get. I think it has something to do with the sonic emitter. Yeah. Anyway, so they gave me the sonic emitter thing as well. Let's look at that real fast. Sonic emitter. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to hit. I've been playing too much Skyrim. Oh, I can't get it out. Alright, so let's go back to the sink. Okay, forgot. Passive vision field. Basically, this does some damage to robots and crap, but eventually I can disable force fields with it, which will be important. So, we have this central intelligence unit. I already turned it on a bit. I don't really... I assume that these things right here, like the yellow things, are referring to them in there. The doctors in there, the scientists in there, and then this is Mobius way out there. So basically, this is... There's a map of the Big Empty. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot to mention that. We're in Big Mountain. Or the Big MT. Or the Big Empty. So there's a bunch of things like this book chute. And this jukebox. And these light switches. And the toaster. And there's a little robot thing that runs around. It gets mugs. The auto dock over here. In here we got the biologic research station. All of these things have personalities, and I need to go out and find their personality things to bring back so I can actually turn them on and use them. Some of them are more useful than other ones. For instance, I can make a bunch of food in here, which if you'll recall as we're playing, that this is the way Gwen prefers to heal, is with food. So we'll make some food, maybe. We'll have to see about that. There's this sink thing in here. So, okay. So if I do hit it, personnel files damaged or missing, insert backup holotape to restore files. I got to go find the backup holotape. This one will give me purified water. It'll fill up bottles for purified water, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Got a reloading bench over here. Workbench here. This is my bedroom in here. The footlocker. 8 caps and a scientist glove. Scientist gloves, whatever. So, yeah, it's pretty swanky little digs we got, because we can't leave until we finish everything. So, now the most important thing that we learned in there, I haven't talked about, and that is in this room. So, here is the spine. Here's an empty tank. And here is a heart. That is my heart. That is Gwen's heart. This is Gwen's spine, and this should be Gwen's brain. But Gwen's brain disappeared. It got flushed down through the system and is now, well, it's at Mobius's, which they kind of know and don't know at the same time. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Because those 3 body parts were taken out of me, my head, my brain, and my spine, I have 3 new perks. The first one is the brainless perk, which means that my head can't be crippled. I'm more resistant to chem addictions. That's irrelevant to this character. And I have 5% damage threshold. So 5% bonus damage threshold. Whatever it is, I get 5% better than that. The second is heartless, which is far more interesting. Because we can't be poisoned, so those Cazadors will not kill us with their stupid poison. Now, of course, their physical attacks are still pretty powerful, but crucially, not lethal immediately. Also, all healing items function at a higher level, and robots are confused by you and 50% less likely to score a critical hit, which is pretty cool. So the third and final perk is spineless. Our torso can't be crippled, and we have a bonus to strength and damage threshold, which is just +1. All that basically means our damage threshold is 18, which is ridiculously high. Currently, I am wearing Joshua Graham's armor, which is a damage threshold of 15, weight of 8, critical chance +3. Oh yeah, it's the best. In my opinion, Joshua Graham's armor is the best light armor in the game when you include the DLCs. Weapon-wise, I brought with me the Hollow Rifle, Salt Upon Wounds Power Fist, She's Embrace, and the Survivalist's Rifle. I don't have that much ammo for the Survivalist Rifle, and mostly we're just going to use... Well, I'll be honest with you, we're probably going to use Salt Upon Wounds Power Fist right up until we get the toaster activated. Anyway, this is enough talking. It is time to actually get started. So we have a couple quests to do. All my friends have off switches, so we're going to need to do this at some point. So we'll find the sink, auto dock, and the research station. We're not going to do that today. We'll do that some other time. So there's 3 main quests that you have to do, and that is Strange Transmissions, High School Horror, and Attack of the Infiltrator. So we're going to start with Strange Transmissions. So here we are. Fallout New Vegas is Big Mountain. That's Dr. Mobius that you're hearing right now. These are lobotomites. Lobotomites are nightmare fuel at higher levels. On the other hand, at lower levels, not so much. They do have this does have a damage threshold of 5. So they do have a damage threshold of 6, but they're not that big. We're going right there to that thing. I'm hoping one of these guys has a Saturnite Power Fist. Die. Die. I really should be using VATS. Because if I use VATS, then I can... I don't know why I picked up all that stuff. Because unarmed damage is doubled in VATS, I really should be using VATS. Okay, well now we got a bunch more lobotomites, so let's punch him. See? Much smarter idea to go that way. Also, I probably didn't need to... There we go. I really don't... Again, I don't need to pick up any of this stuff except to sell it to the auto doc, who has a ton of caps, by the way. Since none of these guys are carrying what I want, which is plain and simple just a heated... No, just a Saturnite Power Fist. So we can make a superheated Saturnite Power Fist because I think it may be one of, if not the most powerful... We do need the mugs. Because the weird little Securitron thing that we'll meet later wants the mugs. So here's the thing about Old World Blues that I probably feel like I want to talk about. Ah, this douche nozzles. Alright, fine. These things. These things suck. They are the literal embodiment of nightmares. However, since we're level 14, or 15 or something, we're actually not that terrifying. See, here's the thing about this game, specifically Old World Blues. Hang on. We are level 14. Okay, so we're level 14 right now, which means we're actually one level less than that. We should heal before we go in. Yeah, so it scales very poorly at higher levels, but at lower levels, it's fine. Also, it's got this Old World symbol here. That's Ulysses, I think. And so the other thing you should probably know about this DLC is the way they keep me in here is with like this weird field that's around Big Mountain that will just take me immediately back to take me back to the sink, that starting area we were in at first. Hello. You know, I probably shouldn't have killed all those enemies outside. That's probably not a smart idea on my part. I'll explain why later. Also, I think there's something in here. I feel like I remember there being something in here. One of the sync personality units, I think it's in here. But now I don't remember. Light Switch 1 was in here. Also, Small Ruined Book. Okay, so I don't... That's one of the the personality units. Is that the only one in here? Hang on. All right, no, that was the only one that was in here. I'm glad I remembered it because then I didn't really want to have to come back over here later. All right, so scrap electronics, metal box. So we came here for an antenna, and an antenna we will get right here. And all we had to do actually is get the antenna. Like, I'm actually a little bit curious if I can fast travel back to the sink. No. Okay. Alright, so now we get to fight the Robo-Scorpions. These are fun. And by fun, I mean nightmares. See? Nightmares. Oh. Ah! Crud. Right, I got some doctor's bags, I think. 94% chance to hit this dude. You know what? I don't think I've ever missed with a melee weapon in VATS. They explode, remember? Yeah, I already forgot that they exploded. You don't actually have to fight any of them. You can just leave. And come on, come on. Oh, I love... Ow! I love unarmed. Ow, okay. Level 15. So, let's put up survival a little bit. Let's put up to 50. I honestly do not even remember where we are on any of this stuff. Energy weapons, let's put that up to 50. And then I got 4 more skill points. We could be sneaking. Unarmed. Since, you know, we're using unarmed weapons. So it's important to remember that I have a mod. I have several mods, a bunch of mods installed. You can go hear me talk about them in the first episode. But one of them is this, which is a level, perk every level. Because we're not leveling up that much, I want to be able to get as many perks as possible. So, Let's see what I want to take. Here's my question. Do I have Animal Friend already? No. So I probably don't have Charisma 6 because I have everything else. So let me take... the reason there's Nightkin in one of the things, and with that... but I just... they suck so much. I would much rather have the Nightkin on my sides. So, alright, we're going to take Intense Training. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. We're not going to get... I don't think we're going to get up there in time to deal with the Nightkin. Yeah, I know I have limb damage. Video game. Hi, Robo Scorpions. There's people yelling in my ear. Oh, this is one of the bigger ones. Die! Die! Okay, we gotta heal. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to use some stim packs because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, that'll work. I don't want to use too many stim packs. Yeah! Kill cam! I don't know, what was that about X12? I'm not really sure what just that was about. Ow! Every time! Every stinking time! Alright, so now the game wants me to either do High School Horror or Attack of the Infiltrator or do any of these other things. But what we're actually going to do is just go back to the sink if I can navigate this menu. So there's two reasons we came here. The first one is to heal, and the second one is to install the light switch one. There we go.
Oh my. Partial functionality restored.
Okay.
It's less than optimal.
Sure. Sure, chez la femme. Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you. Maybe one of these nights we can discuss theorems?
Don't. Why wait? I can talk about theorems right now. This is weird, flirting with a light switch.
We've got all the time in the world.
Oh, no, we don't.
We need to rush into things. Why don't you take some time to brush up on your knowledge so we can keep things stimulating?
Sure. What function do you serve?
Dr. Mobius and I were deeply involved in research on the ability of light levels to enhance human cognition.
What were the results?
We observed a fascinating phenomenon. Certain spectra of visible light actually increased cognitive function and reasoning ability. Of course, Dr. Mobius's brain is so big already, we had a hard time measuring.
I get that, yeah, okay. Can you turn those lights on for me?
As much as I'd love to, I'm afraid not. The data has gone missing. You'll have
I thought there was another one I needed for this.
Use the smart lights.
I have to go.
Certainly. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. The light switches are fun. There's two of them. There's that one. There's this one. They fight. And they each do something different. And they fight and argue, and it's fun. So that was the beginning of Old World Blues. We met some, insane scientists. Well, I met some insane scientists and cut it out because they're insane. And then we got a satellite. Next time, we'll try and get a sneaky suit and then deal with high school again because that was so much fun for everybody the first time. And we'll see about finding some more personalities for these guys because actually the best part of Old World Blues is the stuff that isn't related to at all the main quest. The main quest's kind of dull, but all the different personalities and all the different things, it's really... They're really well written, and of course the stealth suit is awesome. I don't know if it's better than Joshua Graham's armor in the long run, but it is snarkier. This has been Fallout New Vegas DLC. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more New Vegas.